I found a very cheap room online and decided to move in. The only thing that made me a little wary was that I was supposed to have a roommate. When I carried my boxes into the apartment, my roommate was already standing in the living room. A skinny guy with messy hair. He just stared at me for a few seconds and then smiled broadly and said, "Hi, I love new neighbors." That evening, he was cooking something in the kitchen. I tried to strike up a conversation, but he barely responded. Later, I happened to peek into the bathroom. My neighbor was standing in front of the mirror with a razor, shaving off strands of his hair, all the while smiling at his reflection. Later, I was sitting at my laptop in my room, but I couldn't concentrate at all. I had the feeling that someone was watching me. I went out onto the balcony to get some fresh air and calm down a bit. The night was quiet, but I still felt like something was wrong. When I went back into my room, I sensed someone's presence. I slowly turned around and saw my neighbor right behind me. The apartment was very quiet, too quiet. Then I heard footsteps in the hallway. I looked at the door and saw it slowly opening. My neighbor was standing in the doorway. He just looked at me with that same creepy smile. I jumped out of bed, grabbed my phone, and decided I had to get out of that apartment immediately. The next day, I packed my things and moved out. As I was leaving, my neighbor stood in the hallway and said quietly, "Too bad. I was just starting to get used to you."